You've proven my point twice, actually. Starting off your comment with, I completely agree, and then contradicting yourself doesn't make you sound smart. I'm not talking about just the internet. I'm talking about people in general, in the greater wide world that exists beyond the internet. You know how when you turn your phone off and there's other people and other things out there? That's what I'm talking about, okay? It's plain that's what I'm talking about. But you've responded to my video as if the only thing I could be talking about is people online. This is why you should think before you respond. This is why you should use this before you use this and these. It makes you sound a lot smarter when you actually think things out. And you might even come to the conclusion that your input is not required in this instance. Like, you've given me useless advice. To quote my analogy, you have pushed me out of the way of a parked car. The parked car was not putting me in any danger, but you clearly tried to save me from the parked car because you couldn't think long enough to realize, oh, maybe my action is not required here. But all right, I'll give you an example because, maybe you'll understand this one, or maybe other viewers will understand. Because I'm talking about people in general giving advice that wasn't asked for. I went shopping with my brother once. This is years ago. All right, we were grocery shopping, and I was picking up some nice styrofoam paper plates so I could save on water. And I'm going to buy these really nice China dinner plates, and he looks at this big box of shitty paper plates, and he says, there's more plates in that box, and it's cheaper, but it's your money. Don't worry about what I say. It's your money. He literally thought that I not only needed his advice, but that his advice was so precious that he could tell me, well, here's some free advice. You don't have to listen to it. And the thing is, I didn't ask for his advice. I had a good reason for buying the nicer plates, the ones that spaghetti will actually stay on. But he couldn't think for 5 seconds before opening his mouth. He couldn't think, well, maybe there's a reason my brother is buying the better plates. Yeah, they're a little more expensive, but they'll last longer. And he just absolutely had to open his mouth and share his unsolicited advice with me. And this is just one instance. This is just one instance of millions of times when people love to stick their nose in where it doesn't belong. You're not trying to be helpful in that instance. You're just satisfying your own ego. Just like you're not trying to be helpful now. You literally don't care if your advice is relevant to me. You absolutely have to see your words in print. You absolutely have to say something. It's not relevant to the discussion, but in your ego, you think, if I don't say this, the whole world's going to explode, That's all it is. That's why I get tired of people sticking their nose where it doesn't belong and offering advice that was not offered. And it's why I get sick of stupid little school kids running their mouth when I'm in my 40s and I've been around the block.